What do I have on the other side? Oh, you guys are good, okay? So here's the thing. In chemistry, you have certain things that are called chemical reactions, where you start with the reactants and they go over to the products. And you need an arrow saying that you go over to the side. But in the second semester, don't you have other types of arrows that go back? You have reversible reactions. So you have reversible reactions. So what do we call those reversible reactions? Where it goes back both ways. This is called equilibrium, right? Now what you have to also watch out for are the gases. Because those gases a lot of times are lighter than air and then they're going to elevate. But then sometimes you might have two solutions that'll mix together and you will form precipitates. And so now here, let me show you. I'll do this way. Now what I want you to do is, if you've seen this before, don't say anything, but what is the direction of the arrow on the side that's facing me? I'll give you a choice. It's up, down, left, or right, okay? It's one of the four. You got four choices. When I'm doing it this way, which direction does the arrow go? I love him dearly, but any of you ever heard of Dr. Cotton, that was the preeminent inorganic chemist? I love him dearly. I've had many conversations with him, but I was doing this at Larry Peck's retirement symposium, and he was trying to figure it out, and a lot of people had it wrong. I've had students get in arguments about what way the arrow has to be going. What is the direction of the arrow on the side facing me? Down. I've got a diagonal right here. I've got my hands here. Watch what happens. So see, watch. And so when I'm on this direction, the arrow's going to always go the same direction. Now it's nice that I like to gesture. So I just do this, and then now what have I done with my hands? I've got them on the opposite diagonal. It's still down, but what's going to happen now? It's going to go the opposite direction. And what's going to happen here? On this diagonal, it alternates. Okay? On this diagonal, it's always going to go in one direction. So I've got both arrows explained now, right? So you're fine and happy, right? What? Oh, the up and down. Well, what is the direction of the arrow in the back? Down. I don't use a diagonal. I just flip it upside down. What's down? It comes up. And if I'm in this direction, it's up, and there's how I get the down arrow. So you just have to practice this. It's easy to make. All you need is an arrow go in one direction and then the opposite direction on the other side. And it's amazing how many teachers have contacted me about it, making this arrow, and how do you do it again after they've seen it before. And it does generate a lot of discussion among your students, okay?